Hi, I'm Abi Tang and I'm the Member of Youth Parliament for North Tyneside. So today I'm here talking to Cllr Sandra Graham, the Cabinet Member for Environment. We've asked young people in the borough to submit their questions to the Council on climate change. We're really pleased today to be able to ask them on their behalf to Cllr Graham today. So over to you, Cllr Graham. Very welcome.
Thank you very much, Abi, and I'm really pleased to be with you. And as Abi said, I'm Sandra Graham. I'm a ward member for Whitley Bay, but I'm also cabinet member for the environment with special emphasis on climate change. So I'd like to thank Abi for inviting me to take part in this today and for all the young people for their questions.
Great, let's get straight into it. So the first question is from Jessica from George Stevenson High School. And she'd like to know what people are doing that causes climate change.
Well, I think, as you know, Abi, there's a whole range of factors which is caused by us as the human race and as individuals, but also within business, various industries. Farming is a big emitter, transport and agriculture right across the world. It's an issue for everyone, and we've all seen the floods, the extreme heat and devastation all over the world this year, leading to deaths and unsustainable ways of life. And it's not just in other parts of the world. Climate change is everywhere. Some of these things you may not have control over, but we can all take small steps to make a difference. Like recycling more, turning off lights when you leave a room, turning the heating down a degree or so, putting a jumper on to keep a bit warmer, walk, scoot, skateboard, or cycle wherever possible. And if we don't, the world will experience yet more extreme weather. And for us in the UK, this could make us more vulnerable to flooding caused by extreme rainfall.
Yes, I totally agree with Cllr Graham there. Some people in the UK especially see that, okay, no, I don't see the effects of climate change as much, so I don't have to do much. But that is not the case at all. Everyone has to do their part. And yes, we don't see it in the forms of how other countries see it, with big natural hazards and things, but it still affects us. So yes, perfect. Thank you very much. And the second question is from Samuel from John Spence. And he'd like to know how the council is helping to make it better in terms of climate change.
Oh, well, Abi, I mean, I took my role over in May this year, and in short, there's absolutely loads going on. Honestly, there's so much going on. Ensuring a sustainable North Tyneside for generations to come like yourself is a top priority for this council. And last month we announced we're working towards being net carbon zero by 2030. The government's target is 2050, but in North Tyneside ours is 2030. And also carbon net zero means reducing as much climate damaging carbon emissions as possible, or balancing any that you do create through actions like planting trees to offset carbon. And we're proud of the project so far, and examples, and which aren't exhaustive. They do include investing £4 million in energy saving streetlights, water fountains installed along the coast and more planned across the whole of the borough, spending millions on environmentally friendly measures in council homes and businesses like solar and air source heat pumps, using more electric vehicles within our fleet, helping people to travel more sustainably. More tree planting and biodiversity areas are planned across the borough, which of course will lead to further carbon capture and more recycling. And we're supporting residents and businesses to play their part. We really do need everyone's help. This is too big for anyone to do alone, and we all need to do our bit, as you said earlier.
Yeah, thank you very much. So the next question is from Gwen from Valley Gardens, and they would like to know what your plans are for calling for climate action in the lead up to COP26.
Well, we need to take the opportunity for COP26 because, for those who don't know, COP26 is the UN's climate change conference in 2 weeks' time, where leaders from across the world will agree action to tackle climate change. It's being held in Glasgow from November 1st to the 11th, and it will receive a huge amount of global media activity, and we need to harness that and capture that. And in terms of our plans, we regularly share information with residents and businesses to encourage them to do their bit and play their part. And this has accelerated. And in the lead up to and including COP26, we are holding engagement events, including with large businesses and young people, sharing hints and tips on how to reduce your carbon footprint, contributed to an exhibition space at COP26 itself, and sharing information about our work. We've created a new web section on our website. Young people can share their ideas and stories on there too, so please do. And sharing information with the local press. And I'd encourage everyone to follow the Council on social media so that they can stay up to date. COP26 will be a marker, a turning point for the world. We cannot wait any longer. The evidence is very clear. As Greta says, no more blah, blah, blah. Actions, not words.
Yeah, thank you very much. And if you're a young person watching this right now, don't think at all that COP26 is just an adult conference. You as a young person need your voice heard as well. So don't waste this opportunity where all world leaders will literally be in the United Kingdom. Get your voice heard, whether that's having conversations in school or talking to MPs or council members or just adults and things. So yeah, get your voice heard and don't waste this opportunity. Thank you very much. So the next question is from Chloe from John Spence, who would like to know how much climate change has gone up in the last year.
Encouragingly, in North Tyneside, we continue to see a reduction in our carbon footprint. The borough's carbon footprint is down 42%, and the council's is down 52% in recent years. But there's still a long way to go. We've only got a further 8 and a bit years, and we must continue. We're all on this mission.
Yes, 100%. So our next one is from Ollie from Whitley Bay High School, and he asked what we can do to make a difference.
Thanks, Ollie, for this question. I think so many of our young people are already making a big difference, and thank you for all that you do. Often older people can learn very much from younger folk. And like I said earlier, if we all do a little bit, together we make a big difference. So if we take small steps, like I said, about recycling, turning off lights when you leave a room, take a bag with you when you go shopping, walk rather than get a lift from mum or dad or a carer, those kinds of things will all help. And keep talking about it. Talk about it with your friends. Young people are so passionate about it and are great advocates for the cause. Help your friends and parents and family members to understand why it's so important. There'll be lots on the media, there'll be lots to help you, and we all have a great deal to learn from the passion and commitment of our young people. And keep those ideas flowing. The water fountains, for instance, came from you young people, so well done.
Thank you very much, Councillor Graham. We're running out of time, but thank you to everyone who submitted a question as well. They've been amazing questions, and we hope you really learned from what we've done today.
Thanks, Abby, and those people who ask questions. Are there very many more that we could answer? Because if there are, we will send written responses back to any questions that we haven't had time to answer on this video today.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.